Good Monday morning, story traders. It's Monday, March 27th. We're starting the show late, and a lot of you have not found your way here yet. I don't know if that's because we're starting late or there's a problem with the pushes, but you'll be able to see this on replay up to about 1 p.m. Eastern, at which time it gets archived. The process of archiving starts for a 4 p.m. release to YouTube. So first, let's just start with a quick overview of the bank situation. You see here what we had is SVB. SVB was bought by another bank. Let's go into the news feed here, and that's giving a boost to all of the regional banks. I forgot which bank it was. First Republic. No, it wasn't First Republic. First Citizen. So First Citizens buys SVB out of receivership, and that and I've been hearing rumors or thoughts about FRC being bought out or something. So that's giving a boost to all of these stocks, especially FRC up 30%. I'm not playing these. I'm staying away. I got too much trauma from 2009, and that's my base case. So we'll see here. But QQQ, SPY, these still look good. We're still seeing like a flight to big caps here, the flight to mega caps, flight to safety, perceived safety. But I'm very suspicious. And let me tell you, here's one reason why. Going to these specific stocks. Caterpillar. If you look at Caterpillar this morning, there was a note out. It says Caterpillar stock could get hit by the banking panic. So far, we basically causing a credit crunch or an expectation of a credit crunch, which is absolutely hammering biotech, small caps, any company that might need to raise money. It hammered LLAP, it hammered DRIO, because it's going to be hard to find financing, and there could be lots of toxic financings that are done. So that's really, really bad for the small cap sector. And that money's been moving to the larger caps with better balance sheets with perceived safety. But look at CAT. CAT's a big cap. Caterpillar stock could get hit by the banking panic. Why? You read through this and you see, well, it's kind of like a trickle up effect, right? If their customers can't access funding, well, then they're not going to get any orders. So this, to me, is my fear. This is why I think we could be in that 2008, 2009 moment going into a deep recession. So you got to be really careful out there, folks. And, I think I've in the process of moving some of my money, in fact, all of my trading shares into a new hedge fund that I'm part of. And I think we're probably going to start off that hedge fund. It's going to be sometime in the next week or two, the official first day of trading. I think we're probably going to start off in red alert, which is going to mean a vast majority of our trading activity is going to be day trading only because of market conditions. But in any case, let's hit the specific news out here. First, I'm going to tell you CCJ, because that's an easy re-rating play over here that we talked about in our legacy WhatsApp room. $300 million refund from Canada. You look at their shares outstanding, you do the math, and it comes to about 75 cents in value. And if you're quick on that, all right, not a lot of opportunity, 14,000 shares. That's still money, though. But if you're quick on that, you can get in at 24.30, 24.40, and you can see now 24.50 by 24.64. So that was an easy one, adding that value of the refund they're getting. LLAP, we did the huge interview on Friday. We were hoping for regulatory approval today, and it was mixed. There was a mixed result. Basically, the regulatory agency was ITU. They said, we're going to defer our decision till our next meeting in June. Now, the good thing is that they ruled on the Germany submission, which said, hey, you guys don't even have authority to extend this. They said, no, we do have authority to extend this. We're the right regulatory body to do this, and we can extend that Revada contract, that $2.4 billion. We can extend that waiver in order for that contract to get going. We can do that, but we're going to wait till June because we're going to respect the other part of your argument, Germany, which is this was submitted last second and didn't give time for other administrations to respond. So you should rule on this in June, not March. And that's what happened. And the stock is up a little bit on that news. Now, short term, I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm not so excited about it short term. Longer term shares might be okay. I think there's a possibility this dips down on this bad news in regular hours to like 150 or below, and that might be a buying opportunity. But your next major catalyst now is really not going to come until June unless something happens between now and then. Who knows? There's a possibility Revada says, you know what, let's move forward. Let's start building these satellites anyway because time is of the essence. So we'll see if a decision like that is made. and then we'll play it by ear. But I'm not so excited. I'm not going to advocate like buying the stock here at 162. All right. DRIO had pretty important news. Now, they've been on a tear of recent news. Now, it didn't move much on Amwell. And Amwell, that was a big, big news event. This contract could be worth 3-4 times the size of the Aetna contract with Amwell, but the stock didn't move. Why? Because of the credit crunch situation we're in, because the revenue coming in from Amwell is not going to hit till 2024. So if that revenue is not going to hit till 2024, well, it does nothing to help with credit crunch situation. And if DRIO needs to raise money, it can still be on bad terms. And that's why, again, the stock has been down 20% since earnings and really hasn't rebounded. Now, this morning, though, they had a different contract here selected by a pharmacy benefits manager, top 10 pharmacy benefits manager. And this came through their Sanofi relationship. It's their first contract coming through the Sanofi relationship. But there's a key phrase in here. It says that they expect to get revenue in Q2. Here it is, which is expected to generate revenue in the second quarter and grow significantly through the rest of 2023. In fact, there already are members who are using digital therapeutics here. Members who are currently users of the PBM Digital Diabetes will be transitioned to DRIO upon launch. This is happening in the second quarter. So this is more immediate revenue. It could quell some concerns about cash flow and offering needs. So maybe the stock will react better to this news than it did Amwell. Look, the future is really bright for DRIO long term. I think the future is really bright for LLAP long term. But short term, everything is about not only these two stocks, but every single other stock. If you're not profitable yet and you need to raise money, it's a dangerous situation. And people are just going to wait, raise cash, and others are going to come in and short the stock to try to participate on offering at a low price, and that's why these stocks are pressured. Bird's just going to note, I'm not playing this, but they've had seemingly good news after good news after good news. We had 3 insider buys last week, and they put out a PR on it that, hey, the management did all these insider buys. This reflects our confidence that we're going to reach profitability. So not playing this one, but 15 cents here. You can see the resistance at 20 cents. It hit that a couple times last week, like in pre-market, and I think in regular hours once as well. Yep, hit 20 cents. That's your resistance. Don't have a strong signal to play that. Want to know Ganex, which has been on a tear, thanks to Jason Assad, who gave this to our inner room, got an upgrade this morning on the price target to $5.75 from $4 to $5.75. That's Ganex. Then we have Anix, which Dan Carlson gave us. And this one, now we have the date for the catalyst. The date for the catalyst is April 17th. April 17th, that's the date that they're going to be releasing data. And that's the date, hopefully, this stock will take off on good data. So now we have that coming up, and expect an event anticipation on as we get closer to April 17th. I want to point out AugX because we did have a presentation on this once by James T. Knorr. And I saw this coming through. They beat revenue by a little over $1 million for the quarter, and they guided for revenue about a little over $2 million compared to where the analysts are on AUGX. I don't know much about it, not enough to recommend it, but just putting that out there for those of you who want to learn more. Also want to mention Assure Software. We are interviewing the CEO Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. That's Assure Software, ASUR. This has been a big winner above the 20 DMA. This stock, fundamentals apparently improve. We'll ask him more about this on Wednesday, but improve with higher interest rates. So that's ASUR. And all right, so that's all I got today. Don't have any kind of significant plays, high confidence. Don't really have high confidence plays for you today based on all that. I will mention a couple other items, though. David's Tea getting delisted. That was an old favorite. We haven't covered it in a long time, but they're getting delisted from the NASDAQ. We'll trade on Toronto, so that's down 38%. We'll also mention Zoom a product release, a little bit of AI product, AI integration in one of their chat products. I think any movement you're seeing here is because the markets are up, QQQ, and not really related to this product release. Looking through it, I don't think that's a product release that's going to boost sentiment and give this stock a reason to outperform. If it does well today, it's because big cap tech is doing well today, and you see we're monitoring there. Tesla, Meta, and Google don't really have catalysts to play any of those. Clearfield, yeah, it's a good. I would just want to mention, I've been collecting these like baseball cards the last few trading sessions here. I think this is a great spot. RSI at 31. Maybe we'll bring management back soon to talk about Clearfield. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. I guess we missed everyone. Everyone's usually here at 9 a.m. Because the schedule messed up. We missed you guys, but we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll do a quick post-market wrap today at 4 p.m. Take care.